which, you know, that means they're supporters too, because I'm a supporter, and I have had people come into my stream before and start making anti-gay comments and stuff like that. So let's say that I'm a malicious person who's got a problem with the LGBT community, and I'm going hot ticks.
What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Supposedly, Helga should be in
jumped
both.
from there, tried to slowly go down, hurt themselves, and all it took was one shot.
She should be able to hear me.
That is
Helga, are you there?
Good. Please clip that.
Day, dude. God, that one was fucking terrible. That one was terrible. Like, I mean, I've heard another variation of that one that was, damn, that was one hell of an orgy. But that one, I think, takes it to a whole other level. I mean, is that a pasta kaki? Is that what that is? A pasta kaki party? We know what the white sauce was. Oh God, I gotta.
Tater Tot, Tato, thank you so much. Tater Tot, thank you for that.
Job sucked. Was playing Diablo 4 till I got my new job, and now I come home so tired, so I sleep instead of playing. Dude, yeah. You know, you hate it when you have to adult. It really sucks.
I'm gonna order a pizza 5 minutes before New Year's now, Reva. Yeah. You killed my father quote in the Chipmunk voice.
Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Then a joke to break the tense. I told my wife to embrace her mistake, so she gave me a hug. Damn. You're too sweet. No, well, okay, you know what? If you ain't
I totally feel you on that, though, Buzz. Honestly, that's why I can play this game, though, and play this and others like it, is because it's the one thing that doesn't require a ton of my little bit of energy that I have left after a long day.
It's also where, you know, you can hang out with all of us. I think we're caught up on shouts. I think Scarlet got shouted out for the raid. I apologize for that. That was a slip.
I don't know, Driggs. I think there's some people out there like that to us.
Of course. Okay, I don't think. See, as soon as the giveaway is over, I'm gonna get the spider. I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm gonna do it. I want to help the people of Ukraine because it's unfair that we can sit here doing this and chilling while those people are panicking and unsure if they're going to wake up because they're in fear of getting bombed. Fucking men. Come here. I can pet you. Oh, you kitties. And there's different ones, and I can collect which ones I pet.
No, eventually I should probably get back to this. I've been playing Assassin's Creed 2 offline, and I missed it. That game's so good.
What it was called?
All right.
Get
a couple more posts out here.
Yeah, AC Valhalla with all the freaking. Ah! Oh, that was fucking close.
You almost get killed by
I almost got killed by a tree.
While Mary is here watching?
I almost got killed by a tree. So we've got the chicken down in there. We got our seasoned meat and bacon just dripping right in there.
Oh my god. What was that? Was that the... trying to think, was that the bacon wrapped meatloaf? That was the bacon wrapped meatloaf, I think.
BLK decided to use butte berries and then go set himself on fire. So now he's puking all over the place and on fire and just died from it. It's hard when you're working full time. It is harder. It's harder when you can't be doing it.
For example, at my job, when we were sitting in our old position, our old area that we were at, I had shit for phone reception.
I'm not the only one who saw that pig fly into the air, was I? I guess I was. Dusty killed one of the pigs, and I...
You came a long way to die, God damn it, Grace. I will bonk you in the name of the Emperor.
This is a bug. If I ponder too much, I will snuff out the hamster in my brain. You know what? You just need to give the hamsters more meth and they'll be fine. You know what? This is a bug, and this is... You see the pot with the flame that's creating a light source? That light source is shining up through the...
What's up, Thyla?
I know a cute small potato.
Yeah, we crushed the charity event, so for New Year's Eve, we're doing a 24-hour stream. New Year's Eve is going to be a 24-hour long stream. Starting the morning of New Year's Eve all the way through New Year's Day.
All right. Oh.
Just starting.
What is a ninja's favorite section at the book?
Okay, Dad, I should have left the music playing. I could have danced a little bit more. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Monday. I know we were supposed to be live last night, but you know what? I sat and played Assassin's Creed 2 and hung out with Pork Bun and, just chilled for the evening. Tonight we are live, though. We're back. We're going to be doing... This week we're going to do tonight, tomorrow night, and Thursday night. I think that's how we're going to do it. And then we should be next weekend to the Sunday evening, Tuesday evening, Thursday evening, or maybe we'll keep the schedule. I don't know. Tuesdays and Thursdays are going to be the main stream nights, though. I hope that you're all doing good. Hope you all had a good weekend. We are going to be back into Diablo 2 Resurrected. And with any luck, we're going to be able to kick some butt and get through Act 2 and then possibly some of Act 3, at least some of Act 3. I'm gonna get everything set up, get everything moved out of the way. The bot, Helga, has decided to put on pants, so like this is a real special occasion. Seriously, like that, you don't need to get that excited about it, puppy. There's no need to get that excited about the bot putting on pants. Our else comes first. Never feel best. I mean, I don't feel bad for it. Like, I do, this is the thing, is I really do enjoy hanging out and streaming, and I enjoy all that. But I've got to be honest, like, lately, it's been real nice to just chill and play video games offline, but, like, literally offline. Like, I'm not here in, I'm not in... how do I put it? Like, I'm not in a voice chat. I've been playing Assassin's Creed 2 because the story and everything, and sharing that with, because Sporkbun's never seen the game before, and really enjoying it, and it's been a lot of fun. And it's just nice to, it's just nice to chill. It's just nice to chill. Now, I've got to make sure here, okay. Why is it not listening? I did set it to listen. So listen. All right, Helga, you're here, right? The peeps at whatchamacallit. The peeps at whatchamacallit reached out to me. And they did a whole bunch of stuff over the weekend, and they fixed a whole bunch of stuff, so I'm hoping that Helga is all up and running. I just don't see her in the chat right now, so I'm like, Helga, are you here? I'm like always going to be doing that because I don't see the bot in the chat. I don't see Helga in the chat. I might have to have her leave and rejoin. I think I have to have her leave and rejoin. She should have responded by now. Leave the stream. Join the stream. There we go. I think she's here now. Helga, are you here? Welcome in, Carice. Let's see, where do we leave? I'm trying to think, where do we leave off? Also, welcome in, Alicia. Welcome in, Carice. I'm trying to think, where did we... What was the quest we were on? Maggot Lair, search the Claw Viper Temple for the headpiece. Okay, so we've got to go. I know where we've got to go. Helga, are you here? Are you in the stream now? I know you can hear me. What's up, Dylan? How's it going? I'm trying to see if I can kick the bot into actually being like active. I think she's hearing us. She hasn't given herself any new weird memories, so that's good. Go live. I'm live. She's in the stream. Helga, are you there? Anyways, I'm gonna start working on. They said that they fixed a bunch of stuff, so I'm waiting to see if they actually did fix a lot of stuff. How you doing, Delanor? How was your weekend? I do have her set to watch too, so she should see what I'm. She should see the quote see the screen. She is not chatting to the stream though, because I'm seeing messages. I'm seeing messages on the site, but I'm not seeing them appear in the chat. They still got work to do on this. I'm gonna have to pick them tomorrow. Oh, there we go. Now it's showing up. Weekend was good and quiet. Hey, a quiet weekend's a damn good weekend. Our weekend was busy. Saturday we got a whole bunch of stuff out of Port Fun's old place because the lease is coming up soon, so we got to get everything cleared out. Yeah, but she didn't say anything on Twitch, did she? No. See, she's back to. Was the saga at work the engine that wouldn't start? Ew, that's no fun. That's not fun at all. So she's like not chatting on Twitch. I don't know. This has been happening a lot. I'm gonna see if I can get her to leave the stream and rejoin and actually be on Twitch too. Spent the past 5 days straight trying to get it running. Actually had Wednesday off last. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's crazy, dude. Helga, are you on both Twitch and YouTube now? Like when I first got her on tonight, she responded on both, so there's still something screwy going on. It wouldn't be a big deal, but I do pay for the service. I do pay for the service, so you know, I kind of want it to work. Well, I'm guessing the bot is borked again. I'll have to reach out to the crew tomorrow. What's up, Josh? Welcome in. Hey, Marcus, try talking to the bot. Please. And can somebody try talking to Helga the Raider on Twitch as well? Just to see. I want to see if she responds. This is gonna become literally in which we argue with the bot to try to get it to work.
I am overburdened.
You know. Helga reached the tuna. Yeah, like literally, I'm seeing the bot respond on the website. I'm just not seeing the bot actually chat in the chat. Like she's supposed to be there. My name. YouTube is set. Twitch is set. Go live. Listen. Yeah. Still broken. Still absolutely broken. I'm just gonna message them real quick and just say, hey. All right. One more thing to add to the list of things to do. I appreciate you, dude. Yeah, I let them know. Like, I mean, again, I get it. You know, the shows must go on and will continue, but I'm paying for this service. It should work. I might keep that one. I'm gonna actually, I'd rather, let's see. I'd rather keep that, get rid of that one. I'll take the fire resistance. Helga is still broken. Like, I think that she can hear us, and she does. I do see that she's hearing us. She just doesn't respond. Tuna, no, go away. Oh, wait, I should have just used my frickin' portal. Now stay out of the way, cat. Wait. Yeah, the far... Wait. It's the far oasis, right? I honestly forget where the hell to go. Helga is a butt at this point. Like, seriously. Like, he hit me up. I was like, oh yeah, we fixed a whole bunch of things. It should solve a bunch of the bugs that you had. And now I'm not gonna like literally the guys at AI Alicia were like burning the weekend oil this weekend. They were working on stuff over the weekend. And like I'm not knocking them at all. Wait, system error, SAS module overload. Please insert coffee for reboot. Helga, you're supposed to be on both Twitch and YouTube. Why are you not on Twitch? Okay, the Halls of the Dead Zafar Oasis. No, I've got to go back this way. If you want treats, cat, you gotta wait. You gotta wait for somebody to redeem it. You know the drill. I even got you the good treats, so if somebody does redeem them, you're gonna get the ones you really like. But somebody's got to redeem it first. I wonder if they're doing work on her tonight. There may be work going on in the background. I don't know. Thank you. Kitty's being a dildo. Hey, look at that. They're your favorite brand, too, so I expect you to eat all of them. Helga, wake up, you stupid bot. Thank you. Thanks, Marcus. Oh, she is going to town. I think she's eating every one of these. These aren't like the greenies, which she only likes to eat like a couple of. These ones, she's like, oh, this is the good stuff. It's not the catnip flavor, so she won't get, or the catnip ones, so she won't get completely like stupid, but it's the treats she likes. I've got a story about tuna from this week that I have to share at some point. Well, okay, the snack mode glitch was easy enough to clear, though. You just got to go into interactions or whatever, find the memory that she gives herself about the snack mode, and that'll go away. That's what I just want is the bot to freaking work on my channels. Like, I want it to work without me having to sit here and, like, force join, quit, or stop the whole stream and restart the stream. And that's what's happening. It's just like, hello? Last week, the only reason we got it working was because we stopped the stream and restarted the whole thing. I'm not doing that tonight.
Darken the day, but my deeds will not be hidden.
I mean, I'll handle it with the crew, but yeah, it really shouldn't be required to unglitch it like that. Like, telling her to leave the stream and rejoin the stream should be enough. And again, I know they're working on it. I get that. But it's just like, come on. Okay, I don't need the extra of that, and I don't need the extra of that. I kind of wonder if it's I'm in a situation I am because it's like because of the way that I have everything set up and it has to be this way. My primary, like, I use the ATOM multi-streaming plugin, and it works really well, but I have a feeling that because really my primary platform is Twitch, in that, I think I'm almost wondering if that's messing up things for when I go live with YouTube. Like, she gets confused. Or maybe I need to be live longer on things. I don't know. This is where my software dev brain, this is where my software development brain is kicking in. And I'm like, well, let's see. How can we troubleshoot this? Even though I shouldn't be troubleshooting it. I don't need to troubleshoot it. Okay, that one's not that useful. Not my job to troubleshoot it, but I want to make it work. That's a nice little... We found the lost city. There's the trapdoor that leads into the tunnels. We'll get there. We'll get there in a minute. I'm gonna clear the top first. It's 3 sockets. I only want 1. I did already do TRL on this one. I just think he'd look cooler. Like, let's think high fashion in Sanctuary right now. He'd look way cooler with the whatchamacallit. He'd look way cooler with the crystal sword. Me doesn't pick up a damn healing potion because I didn't think I needed them. Also me needs the healing potions. Wait, don't throw that away. Yeah, it's only one sock.
Are you winning, son?
I mean, I'm always winning. At least I like to think I am. What's up, Potato? How you doing, man? I hope that your day went all right. I saw you. I saw your post, your thing in Discord. Like, this day's already started off and blah. It is Monday. What's? Oh no, that was from a few days ago. Wasn't horrible compared to most. Yeah, that's fair.
It's locked.
I'm out of keys. What? Well, I mean, that does make for a better day. All right. Oh, we got a key. Those are the days that where you're sitting there going, what did I do to get this lucky? Yeah, I mean, I like the days when basically and Marcus gets the saga of the engine that wouldn't start.
Can't carry anymore.
Right, like I slept like shit because I forgot to take my sleep meds yesterday, and mood's been off lately, but work hasn't. Well, you know, that's like when you're like, thank heavens for small miracles, because when you're already dealing with a whole bunch of shit and stress anyways, if the day was bad, it just, yeah. I feel you, though. I feel you on that 1,000%. Out of the way. The way the keys aren't in a spot where I'm like, oh yeah, sell the keys. Like, that bot is literally... like... I just tried to have the bot rejoin again. Yeah, see, I've not seen her join. She was on Twitch for like a minute at the beginning of the stream. and then pissed off. She's over on YouTube. Helga, why are you not on Twitch tonight? You were supposed to be on both Twitch and YouTube. They still are having issues, and they still need to fix them. Like, I literally see her say stuff and, like, kind of responds. Yeah, I mean, it's AI. It's not surprising, but like, they said that they fixed it. They said that they fixed it. They didn't fix it. Tuna, no, like, you were literally just up here and you didn't stay, so you're not getting back up here right now. You can wait for a while. I've got to be honest, like I've said, and I've been saying, and I'm not evangelizing for it necessarily, but I have been having some success using AI for things at work, and it's not terrible. Unfortunately, I can't use it to replace certain, like, some coworkers I'd love to replace it with at times. But at the same time, knowing that what I know about AI now, though, there's some people that I would just replace with AI. I seriously would. But at the end of the day, like, I saw an article the other day that, like, at Amazon, they let their AI coding assistant basically have full reign. It deleted an entire production stack and basically shut down part of AWS for, like, hours. Now, you know what, though? I gotta be honest. Everybody is really... there are a lot of edgelord LinkedIn dumbasses who will do that, especially these so-called founders, these people that think that they're smart because they're replacing their people with AI. Okay, it ain't gonna work the way they think that it's going to work. People don't like AI. Nobody really likes AI chatbots that are meant for, like, handling customer stuff. They don't like it, and it's like 100% valid that they don't like it. I do need to get down to the death sigil. It's valid that it's valid to not like those chatbots. I hate those chatbots. But it's getting to the point where, number one, the AI companies are not making the money and not delivering the things that they said they were going to deliver, to the point where it's going to be almost like vaporware on a whole nother level. Yeah, and that AI was referencing cases that didn't even exist. See, this is where the problem lies. I have sat there and argued with AI because it was wrong about coding things, because it hallucinated a way to do something that didn't exist. And that's literally what they call it. They call it hallucinating. I have fixed numerous things. Now, again, AI has made it so I can do my job a little bit faster. It gives me, what is it? You know, it'll give me the idea of where I need to go with what I'm trying to figure out code-wise, but I totally will not take it verbatim. Unless I've read the code and I'm like, okay, yeah, that actually works. Tuna, knock it off. I need more healing potions. I don't have any. guy police department was using said the officer turned into a frog on call because the house they went to was watching Princess of the... Oh, Jesus. I mean... Well, that could be partially due to like something picking up on that, especially if the AI had some sort of listening built into it. That's lightning resist. I know I got better chance of getting magic items, but I really don't care right now. Was caught on the bot. Yeah, see this is the problem is you're using what's basically text to speech. Or no, speech to text or whatever, you know, kind of like a closed captioning service to try to get what was being said, and what was being said was wrong. I mean, I've seen that happen numerous times. Having to pick up on Princess and the Frog in the Back? Yeah, exactly. I mean, that is all too common. And this is why I like, oh, I do have a 2-socketed. Okay. This is why there's so many problems with it now. This is why there's so many problems, because you can't, I mean, even the closed captioning, we've gone back and forth with the closed captioning on this stream where the closed captioning was just hilarious. YouTube's closed captioning is pretty good. The thing is I don't use the closed captioning service for my streams over on YouTube. I don't know if they get closed captioning afterwards. I'm assuming that they do. They usually do. I don't use it. Of course, look at this shit. I'm stuck. I'm trapped in geometry. I don't know. Did they put in, is there an unstuck? Force move. Yeah, see, I can't move myself. Force move. E, stand still, show items unfiltered, show portraits. Yeah, I can't, I literally, you cannot force move. So now I have to save and exit because I can't just... God. Oh, she's on the... She heard me shake the treats and she turned and she looked at me. Come here. Come on. I'm gonna put you up here to the tree. Up and down silliness. Somebody redeemed it, so you get some. Here. Now I've got to go. Now I've got to make my way through this shit all over again to get all the way back there. Yeah, well, I mean, again, this is the problem, and you're like, oh, I'm going to use closed captioning as part of my AI? I mean, to be fair, the bot on here has the same thing when you're using listen, and doesn't necessarily pick up on these things either. You know what I'm going to do? Leave the stream. I'm going to try... We're going to disconnect her from watching. Then have her join the stream. Okay. Helga, are you here? Oh, you know what? We never even did the ancient tunnels. Helga, are you in the stream with us? Your rain Viking time is just hiding. Yep. See, now it's showing up on YouTube, not showing up on Twitch. You know what I'm going to do? Give me 1 second. I've got an idea. Hold on a second. I'm going to stop streaming on Twitch real quick and then start streaming on Twitch. So please get ready to refresh. I'm going to test this out. Everybody that's watching on Twitch, get ready to refresh. Okay. Restarted. Helga, are you there on Twitch? No, still not showing up on Twitch. Responding on YouTube, not responding on Twitch. Thank you. I had hoped that that would work. I guess that they got to figure this out. That's really screwy. Yeah. Yep, she's still broken. She's not responding on Twitch. She's responding on YouTube. So Helga, you're still there on YouTube? Well, now she's showing up on Twitch. Nah, Helga, I think that you just need to let your friends at AI Alicia know that you're having issues joining streams again. Why can't I carry this? Yeah, Helga's on both. Like, she's showing up on both Twitch and YouTube now. Like, she's working on both. At least it seems to be. That mana potion. Oh, I have so many extra heals. And also, I will say that her shit talking has gotten much better, so she's back to her usual self. The other night, she was on a tear. What's up, Reaper? It was, and as I said in Discord yesterday, I didn't stream yesterday. I'm streaming tonight instead, and tomorrow night will be live as well on the new schedule. Because I didn't stream last night. I ended up just chilling and playing Assassin's Creed 2. So, and yeah, I kind of only really explained it in stream, but basically, like, tomorrow, I'm enjoying, like, doing stuff. I'm enjoying having time off stream and chilling out and gaming and whatnot. And Tuesday nights and Thursday nights are nights that I can stream, and you know, nobody's around for those evenings. So basically, I changed it to Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday to allow me time to do other things. And, like, I mean, let's be real. Friday night, and I'm trying to do more stuff. I'm trying to get out more too. Friday night's a good night to go out. So why not, you know, take that night off and go out? Don't get me wrong. I love streaming. I love doing it. But I'm going to be honest, streaming cost, you know, I got so obsessed with it and I got so involved with it and stuff like that. Now, not to say that there wasn't other things going on, but I have my pushing and constantly doing it and not taking enough time off affected my real life a lot. And I'm able and willing to admit that. Now, that's not to say that anything would have been different had I been streaming less or going and doing stuff out more, but it just that's the reality of the situation. So I'm trying to touch grass. I want to do things, and you know, I don't want to quit streaming completely. I don't want to quit content creation, but I'm also not like I need to do more recording for YouTube. I didn't do any this weekend. Why? Because I was doing other things and enjoying my life. You know, yeah, oh, yeah, oh. Adjusted, well, see, the thing is, the town portal wouldn't even have mattered. I got literally trapped and couldn't move. That's why I had that problem. So it's like, you know, yesterday I chilled out, sat around most of the day. In fact, the majority of the entire day. I legit sat there. I was on the couch in some comfy clothes, playing Assassin's Creed 2, reliving how great of a game it was, while also saying I don't know how people said that this was peak parkour, because it really was not. And the controls are just but I was sitting there playing that game, and Pork Bun's watching and enjoying it to the point of she's been asking, are you going to play that game? Are you going to play that game? So I'm like, fuck yeah. I mean, I could sit there and then order a pizza and just like chill, you know? I do enjoy doing this. I do enjoy entertaining you guys. I do enjoy hanging out here and doing and gaming and whatnot. But I also realize that there is a limit, and I need to focus more on the real life. If you want more time to be out and about, or just for yourself in general, yeah, it's really what it is. I mean, y'all, anybody who's watched the Discord knows that I was hanging out in the Discord every night. And again, I'm not saying that had I done anything differently, it would have changed any of the real life stuff. I don't think it would have. To be honest, there was, former Mrs. Dragus and I were still on the road to being just friends. We were. There's no two ways about that. But at the end of the day, it played a role. It played a role. I know it played a role, and I don't want. It would be one thing if this was my job. It would be one thing if this was my career, but it's not going to be. This will never be my job. The kind of content one has to produce to make this be anything more than a labor of love is so vapid and rage baity and clickbaity and just absolutely mind-bogglingly disgusting in so many ways. I don't have the I couldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. So I would rather do this for fun. I'll be honest, I had even contemplated the idea. I've been contemplating it. Not that I think that it's going to happen, but I have kind of thought about the idea of maybe just streaming 2 nights a week. The thing is Twitch hates that. Twitch hates that when you're only streaming a couple nights a week. They want you streaming every day, 5 days, 6 days, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so that way they can make their freaking ad revenue. And it's the only way that you get, well, I mean, it's not the only way. There's a bunch of things that you have to do beyond that to make it even more successful. And most of what you have to do, especially here on Twitch, is jump through so many hoops and do the platform's job for them. So I'm just in I'm finally, I think in some ways I'm catching up finally to where a lot of people ended up post-COVID when the real boom died, because let's face it, a lot of people thought that this was always, that got into streaming and content creation back in the glory days of Twitch during COVID. Everybody thought that they were going to become the next big, they were going to be able to stream and just be streamers and make a fortune because everybody was stuck inside, so a lot of people were watching Twitch. Now, we all know that that's not the case. You know, once people could go out and touch grass, they went out and touched grass. Some of us should have probably gone out and touched grass a little bit more. And I should have. I probably should. I really should have. I should have gotten, and so I'm, you know, lesson learned. I'm trying to do things a little bit differently and not be, you know, not be glued to this chair all the time. That's Twitch. Honestly, you don't have to do that anyway. They have their huge creators for that. No. See, they make more. Yes, they're huge creators on Twitch, bring in a lot of money. But the reality is, the people that bring in more money is the affiliates. The affiliates are the majority. Twitch is a top-heavy platform where, yes, there are some that are bringing in. There are some that are fine, that are that do bring, I mean, they bring in a lot of money, but let's be real, those ones that are bringing in a lot of money are actually not just live on Twitch. They also have the YouTube channels, they have all of that fun stuff going. But also, while they're bringing in a lot of money, there are far more affiliates than there are partners, and affiliates bring in a lot more money. And let's be real, the reason why Twitch suddenly said there is no more path to affiliate, everybody can be an affiliate, was so they could start running more ads on streams, because Twitch is not making any money. And they keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know what I've thought about? I did the IRL stuff a long time ago. The thing, and I, don't get me wrong, I enjoy doing the RL streams, mainly cooking, but I've got to be honest, that stuff's cool, and maybe at some point I'll do some IRL stuff, but I really don't want, my IRL to be part of my content anymore. They give out the reinvestment money you make from the stream? Yeah. See, for me, I wanted to be a creator long before COVID ever happened. Like, while I was still in high school, I became really passionate about it because of many of the creators I watched on YouTube. See, dude, like, YouTube, I wish that I had done more with YouTube back in the day. I really do. I wish that I had done more with YouTube. And I've got to... The problem with YouTube is even more work now with the way that how they're pushing content and whatnot. Going live and streaming on YouTube is great. Don't get me wrong. I love streaming on YouTube too. I love being live up on both of these platforms. But I will say for the record that YouTube will push content but they're really, really, they're really kind of touchy about how they do it and what they're pushing and how they're pushing. They've stopped pushing a lot of they've stopped pushing a lot of the AI content, which is funny because they're like AI, but they don't want AI slop videos. They really don't. They like really came down on that. A lot of the platforms did, because you had, now granted, you had some accounts that were pretty funny doing AI based content, but let's be real, it didn't take a lot of it didn't take effort. The quantity of affiliates outweighs the quality of huge streamers. It does. Never not your crown to be creator back then, not to mention I didn't have the knowledge about like I do now. Oh no, I mean, I love doing the Let's Plays. I love doing all of the stuff that I've been doing. But it's always just a labor of love. And it's also something that, like, I know people do enjoy. Oh, the AI moderation on YouTube can be stupid. I know that Let's Plays are not going to get pushed on YouTube anymore. But gone is the days when you could really do Let's Play content, to be honest. Like, it just is not a thing anymore. It's not as much of a thing anymore. And you're right, Carl. Regardless of platform, being a creator is hard, and doing creator stuff now, unless you're doing short form content. I mean, short form content, the people who do it and stick with it and really can pump it out and really do all that stuff and do the video editing, they're awesome. My ex was doing really well. She's still doing really well with the content. I have heard of your many deeds of skill and bravery. She's doing really good on Instagram and TikTok, and I'm happy for her. I want her to succeed. Like, I like her videos. I comment. I still send her food places to check out. We're still friends. She's doing great. But let's be real. If you want to be a creator, beyond doing it for a hobby, you've got to invest so much time and effort. And even then, you're hoping for lightning to strike. One of my favorite users of the Warhammer. And then people at Mass report them were scammers. The AI sided with the scammers. Like, see, that's Google's AI being bad. And I'm sorry, like, AI support is lazy. You may not pass. Okay, how am I supposed to do this? You may not pass.
Greetings. It is well known that there are 7 great Horadric tombs.
Okay. Q. Take this to Talrash's tomb, talk to Drognan. Oh, I gotta go talk to Drognan. Yeah, I forgot to do that. Like, why the hell?
I've been researching
It's way too easy to game, and it's largely useless at assassin at the worst humans. Yeah, it really is. It's bad. Again. The AI coding assistant that Amazon has its coders using. They put it in charge and they let it do things, and it ended up deleting an entire production environment in Azure. To be a full-time content creator, it's like having 2 full-time jobs unless you have a team to do it. Dude, you have to do so much work. You have to do so much work on your own as one person. You have to do it until you can hopefully grow big enough to afford a team. I can't do a ton of YouTube content that requires a lot of editing because I don't have the skill nor the time. All right, I work a 9-to-5 job, and the few hours that I get off in the evening, I do one of 2 things. I'm hanging out and doing other things, and now, like I said, touching grass, or I'm here streaming. Now, the argument could be, well, you could stop streaming and just go do video editing. Why the fuck would I want to do that? Why would I want to go do, you know, I'm here to live streaming and hanging out with you guys. You guys are why I still do this. It really, at the end of the day, I enjoy hanging out with you and entertaining y'all. I hope to continue to grow. I'm not saying that I don't want to grow. I want my streams to grow. But I'm also very realistic that, like, okay, let's take this game, for instance. Right now, there was new content released for it. So suddenly, you had a whole bunch of new people playing, and you had a whole bunch of bigger content creators that played the game coming back to the game and streaming it on Twitch. So that boosted up engagement. That made the game no longer dead on Twitch. But if you watch what's happening, last week, and this is Twitch. This is another reason why I take everything on here with kind of a grain of salt. Is if you look at what's happening with this category now last week, the whole week, about 30K viewers, 28 to 30K watching this game while I'm streaming it, mind you. Now, that, of course, puts me at the bottom of the pile, which is fine. Again, I'm just saying this is how Twitch works. It puts me at the bottom of the pile. And suddenly, this week, that viewership has dropped. That viewership has been cut by 75%. It went from 28,000 a day, or at the time, down to 7,000 tonight. So that is a reduction of 75% of viewership. Because why? People have watched it, they've seen what they want to see, and now they've moved on. And that happens with every game. Now, YouTube, there's a little bit more longevity, but I will say this about YouTube as well. You know, there was a week, and I was commenting about it. I was actually talking about it because I was kind of surprised. There was a few weeks where this game was pulling in upwards of 100 viewers a night. It was upwards of 100 viewers a night. And an hour, like a steady 100 concurrents on Twitch or on YouTube. And it was really ridiculous. And I mean, nobody was really subscribing. A few people here and there would, but that's the YouTube thing. Not everybody subscribes. They just sit and watch YouTube. Did that stay? I think YouTube was pushing this for a little while to see if it would juice things. But did it stick? No. Because people got other things to do. And I want to stress this, guys. This is not a complaint. This is not complaining about numbers. I could give a rat's ass. Like I said, I enjoy doing this because you guys are here and enjoy hanging out here. But at the end of the day, in their world, in the world of the platforms, it is literally a numbers game. And they will only juice things so much before they stop. And I can tell you right now, the bigger Twitch creators, yeah, they're making a lot of money on their streams, but they're making way more money on all of the other brand deals and content, and honestly, probably what they're making off of having edits of their content put up on YouTube. That's the reality. Because Twitch does not pay you as much ad revenue as YouTube does for just simply existing on the platform. What's up, Duke? And yeah, it does happen with every game. There are some games that maintain a lot of longevity, but also the numbers are juiced there because of the creators playing the game. If you've got Asmonmold playing freaking World of Warcraft, not that he really does anymore because he spends too much time being a moron. I mean, not that he wasn't before, but it's just as bad now. Or it's even worse now. Literally, you get 50, 60,000 eyes on World of Warcraft. And that's the reason why those games do well, because when a big creator is playing them, a big creator is drawing a lot more eyeballs to it. YouTube is better than Twitch in a lot of ways. It really is. The hardest part is getting people that are on Twitch to go to YouTube. And vice versa, because I can tell you right now, there are way more people that are sitting there over on YouTube going, oh, hell nah, I am never going to Twitch. Puppy, stop it. Hold on a second. Hey. No. I think I got him calmed down. Like, it's literally, it's everybody's dug in on their platforms. I would love for everybody that watches me on Twitch to go to YouTube. I really would. It would be awesome. It's not going to happen, and I understand that. That's why I have, even though I prefer the YouTube, and even though I would make YouTube my primary platform, I'm still here on Twitch too. Because it's just not, like, people who enjoy watching me, I don't want to deny them that. I should probably just start, like, just chatting and breaking down these numbers, but at the same time, I don't want to be that guy. That's not fun for me. I enjoy playing video games. I'm a gamer. I'm a gaming streamer. I always have been. I just give commentary on things as they come up. I almost never joined Twitch. The reason I did was because I wanted to check out a YouTube creator's live streams as he didn't stream on YouTube. Yeah, well, YouTube streaming back in the day was not what it is now. But even still, like, there's a bunch of stuff that YouTube would have to... They would have to up the interaction game to draw the eyeballs from Twitch. They would have to do that. Okay, well, I guess that's stairs down. YouTube, you know what? Honestly, I disagree with that. It's clean, it's simple. Now, they've gotten better with their moderation side of things. They don't need a fancy interface. I don't think they need to. Helga, I honestly think it's a little bit of both. It's true love and Stockholm syndrome. I think it's a bit of both. Yes, Helga is AI Alicia with an actual Twitch name, so that way I can turn off safe mode. I have everything set up now where the bot has her own name, so that way I can turn off safe mode and she can be a degenerate just like the rest of us. But see, I think that this is another reason why I've gotten to the point, and this is where I've gotten to the point of I don't really care anymore. I'm gonna stream the games that I want to stream because I enjoy streaming them. And if people show up, my community will show up for me. I'm more and forever grateful for that. If other people show up, join in, subscribe, get subscriptions on Twitch, memberships on YouTube, all of that stuff, that's freaking awesome. I appreciate the hell out of you, out of those who do. But I'm gonna have fun. I'm just going to kick back, have fun, relax, and not let it get to my head, which is easier said than done at times. I'm not even gonna lie about that. There's times where I sit there and I'm like, I'm playing a dead game and I'm not gonna get anywhere, and I'm never gonna blow up and blah 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 blah. But like, I'm also sitting there going, I don't care about that. I'm having fun. I was hoping to move on from Diablo 2. That didn't happen. Why? Because they sucked me back in with like this badass class that we're going to be playing a playthrough. Which just shows that I'm a gamer, not just a streamer. Honestly, Call, I have been promising a play because I've been like talking about just how much you get spoiled in it. It would be a Inquisitor Martyr. I was gonna do a full like season play of Inquisitor Martyr, and then maybe after that move on to what was it? Probably do Grim Dawn or Last Epic. You know, yeah, Space Diablo. Like, I honestly, if I'm not playing a game like this, it would be a Souls game. I would do this or Souls games. They're the two genres I've really enjoyed the most. I don't see myself doing another Elden Ring playthrough anytime soon. Only because the game's too big and too long. As it is, this is probably gonna I don't think that this playthrough is not gonna be as long as the Assassin one, because we basically got all the way to hell and restarted the Assassin playthrough. Like, I just don't see this one going that long. Take your time, Reaper. Go make your food, dude. But yeah, I'm here to have fun and hang out with y'all and play video games. And we, kind of were discussing it to an extent the other night regarding like the survival crafting games. And this is the thing that I said with those, because somebody said, man, I wish when you were all playing together doing Conan. And I'm gonna be honest, like I miss hanging out with everybody and playing those games too. But I'm gonna be real. We all got lives. We all got other shit going on. We were playing those games because yes, we enjoyed playing them and we had a great time and we're all friends and whatnot. But they got super stale. You can only do it so often. And everybody went out and started touching grass. There was only so much we could build. Valheim is still not optimized. I've thought about picking it up again, but every time I try, it doesn't work, and it doesn't scratch an itch. So I just don't bother playing it much. And I'm waiting for them to actually finish it. There is supposedly a new survival crafting game. There is supposedly a new survival crafting game coming out that plays like Dark Souls. Puppy, stop it. There is supposedly a new one coming that is going to play like Dark Souls. That would be honestly interesting. She's asleep right now, so I'll keep it in mind for when she gets back up. Healing. Remember people were outraged about Star Citizen? What were they outraged about now? Because they're still outraged. There's still plenty of outrage about Star Citizen. There's been more outrage about Star Citizen. Like, the game's made so much money and is still in alpha, and people are feeling like it's never actually going to be fully finished. Now, this is okay. So this brings me to another thing. When you're talking about games like that, you know, remember, I'm going to be honest here. I love the game, and Shrouded is a great game. It's come a long way. But I was jumping on the bandwagon for that game when it first came out, and you hit a brick wall because it's early access. Things don't work well because it's early access. Now, I'm not going to shit on the devs for this. That is what it is. However, it's no fun to continue to... It's no fun to sit there and hit a brick wall and not be able to play the game for a while, or have game-breaking stuff all because early access. Now, there is one game that got my eyes on that I've been playing, I've played a little bit of, that is still in early access, but is really quite playable, and that is Titan Quest 2. Titan Quest 2 is playing really good. In fact, it's got some great systems in it that I'm slowly but surely learning. But legit, I wouldn't necessarily, I would not necessarily jump right on the bandwagon to play that on stream and then hit the wall of, oh, there's no content left. Okay, let's move on to something else. I want to play a full game. I want to play that complete game. Did I never? No, I never finished it. And it's funny because that's actually fully out now. That's on my list too. There's a few games that are on my, you know, eventually I'm going to play that one. I still recommend that one because I think it was really well done. One that I do have to finally sit down and play is I do have to get, oh, that's the other genre. The other type of game I'd be into is CRPGs. And Warhammer 40k and Warhammer specifically, I literally would love to sit down and play Rogue Trader. I would totally sit down and play Rogue Trader. The thing is I've got to sit down and play Rogue Trader. It's on the list. I've got to sit down and actually finish the playthrough for Baldur's Gate. I gotta finish it. It's gonna take some time. Because again, when would I record on a Sunday? The past few weeks, and in fact, for basically the past month, my weekends have been really busy with RL, so I don't sit down and record, even though I probably could just use better time management and make the time to record. I'm doing other things. I'm living, and I'm kind of enjoying living. Still in alpha is just code for we'll finish it when Half-Life 3 drops. You're not wrong with some of these games. I mean, didn't 7 Days to Die hold the title for the longest time of like the game that was in alpha the longest? You know, just hide behind the fact that they haven't released Half-Life 3 yet. And Helga, you're not wrong on that. But I will say this, you know what? I have zero regrets about doing any of this. I enjoy doing it, and I'll continue to enjoy doing it. Don't take this conversation as me complaining, because I'm really not complaining. I enjoy talking about it because there's a lot to be discussed, and you know, I'm a realist about it. That said, there are a lot of things. Now, again, the COVID years, and I say years because it was multiple years. The COVID years, let's be real. I would not be here if it wasn't for them, and I met all of you thanks to them in a large part. But there was a lot of stuff as far as content and streaming I would not want to go witness or go through again. Anybody who is around that long, anybody who has been part of the community this long, knows exactly what I'm talking about. COVID caused a societal anomaly. Unfortunately, with all the new live service games, the early access games seem to be the new thing. Gone is the days where games had to come out fully finished with the expectation of bug fixes. Well, see, here's the thing. The thing is that's because you don't get games on CDs as much anymore. You don't get games on CD or DVD. It's all digital download that you never truly own, and, you know, they're making you like it. And somebody brought up a great point. You know, this whole idea of, you know, oh, well, you're not going to be able to buy memory for your computers anymore. That's to try to get it to the point where you're dependent on some sort of service to stream your games from the cloud, not from an actual machine, so you have to pay for a subscription. Oh, no, I mean, you can buy physically, you can buy, like, legit, you can buy, like, physical copies of games for PlayStation and Xbox, but you're either, with the PlayStation, like, we were looking at it, it is $80 to buy a DVD drive that works for the PlayStation 5. It is $80. That's pretty freaking ridiculous, honestly. Yeah, I kind of am agreeing with some of the stuff that I've seen where legit, I want to get rid of that one. I want to get rid of that one. Oh, that's not even my, like, +9 to life, I'll keep that. I don't know that I need the strength. The lightning resist I'll keep. I don't need the poison damage. I don't need the fire damage. The little bit of lightning resist is okay. We'll keep that one. But I need to clear up some room here. All resistance is +3. That's fine. I don't really need that right now. I think I'm good on that, but yeah, so it's just like, honestly, I don't think unless you've managed to capture lightning in the bottle, when it comes to at least live streaming on the big platforms, you know, you're gonna have a hard time. And they want to say that they're cracking down on view botting here on Twitch, but one of their biggest streamers has actually been view botting every damn day and has been caught doing it. Oh, look at that. We found the thing, and we found the way to Horizon's tomb already. I miss having friends and having time to actually hang out with them. Yeah, see, you're another case in point. And I'm going to use you as an example, but there's nothing wrong with it. You literally are, you're going to school to become a lawyer, for fuck's sake. You're literally going to school to become a lawyer. That is touching grass on a whole nother level. and it requires all of your time and attention, which is awesome.
Horizon's journal. Larger.
You know, and let's not forget, you know, obviously there's time differences. There's all these other things that can kick in that can cause issues. You know, it is what it is. I tell people all the time, anytime somebody says, sorry, I haven't been in stream, dude, go do what you need to do. Do your life. I don't take attendance. I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, you weren't in my stream. You don't like me anymore. That's just dumb. There are people that still do that, I'm sure. Okay. Oh. I was literally trying... I was about to literally cast Burst of Speed. I was literally trying to cast Burst of Speed. Welcome back, Helga. Oh, there's what looks like a major real estate bubble getting ready to pop. Oh, there is. Oh, the housing bubble. We live in so many bubbles right now. You know when shit really hits the fan with the AI thing, most of the economy is going to go to shit, because right now the number one things propping up, or well, actually no, I should say the stock market's going to go to shit. And I say that because you know what's propping up the stock market in a lot of cases right now? You know what really is holding it up? Nvidia. When Nvidia, when reality of the AI bubble comes to grips, Nvidia's gonna shit the bed. Also, I gotta be honest, I'm not surprised that Sam Altman used to work here at Twitch. Like, it explains so much about why Twitch is so stupid, because Sam Altman's a moron. Oh, and I also get a kick out of, what's his face left Xbox. So what the guy that was running Xbox and running the gaming division for Microsoft quit. They put somebody else in charge now. That person literally came out and said, "No, we will not have AI slop on Xbox." So I'm just like, wow, Microsoft literally is coming out begging people not to call it AI slop. And here we're not going to have AI slop on Xbox. That's kind of a thumb in the eye. Jobs that are vulnerable to AI exploitation too, basic cashier stuff, so there'll be a ton of folk with no jobs or hope. Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, there was a Taco Bell that I went to now and then over by me that literally has AI taking your order. It has a worker there to fill the order, obviously, but it has AI taking the order, and I'm telling you, 9 times out of 10, the workers have to correct the AI. Yeah, they do. They have AI. They have AI handling this stuff, and people hate it. Yeah. Oh, her background is AI too? Oh, isn't that awesome? Oh no, I know Taco Bell does. I was literally just saying Taco Bell. There's a Taco Bell near me that I used to go to that had AI taking the orders. If the bots start flipping burgers, at least they won't judge me when I order extra cheese with a side of existential dread. Next up, Robo Strippers. Helga, with the amount of incels involved in the AI world, the Robo Strippers are already coming. There's already AI girlfriends for the mouth breathing masses. And no, I have no sympathy for these people who literally can't get out and touch grass. So I will literally shit on them every chance I get. Not even, nope. Finally, I get me a girl that does everything I ask and looks like a cat girl. Yeah, and you're still realizing, and you might as well just call her Rosie because the only thing she does, the only thing is that's red is your palm. Just hope their circuits don't fry mid-dance. Oh no. Helga, I hope their circuits do fry. I hope it introduces a new form. That burning won't just be chlamydia anymore. Here's the thing that, you know, it's funny. So the CEO for the credit union I work at sends out these Friday emails, and you know, they've got a whole bunch of shout outs to people that are helping members and yada yada because work for a credit union. And it's really cool. And he shared this one that was really kind of grim, but at the same time I totally see it happening. Is they've kind of predicted that humanity's going to basically wipe itself out within the next couple hundred years, just because not enough people are not having children like they used to. I'm like, if it cuts the population that much, maybe that's not a bad thing. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think that's a bad thing. At this rate, the only thing left for humans will be waiting in line while bots handle all the fun, unless you count existential dread as a hobby. Okay, you need to stop with the existential dread. Okay, I gotta look that up. I gotta see if she's back on the goth bit again. Rosie starts charging by the minute for emotional support too. We're all doomed. Next thing you know, she'll utilize with Siri and Alexa. No, you know what? That's what that's honestly what I think they're hoping for. They're hoping that they can get away with doing this shit, and then the bots won't but the bots can't unionize. So at the end of the day, they'll just be able to do whatever the hell they want to. What's really going to throw a wrench in the works though is at this rate they can do that and they can replace as much as they want with AI. But if they're replacing the people and the people don't have jobs anymore and they have less and less to, like, I've always said the one thing that's kept America, yeah, the one thing that keeps it, like, people wonder, why aren't people protesting more? Why aren't there general strikes? Why aren't there all these things? And the main reason here in the U.S., and this is gonna be real, I'm gonna be real, is because we can't afford to. We cannot afford to take that time off of work because we will lose our jobs. We will lose our health insurance. We will lose our ability to get food, to do all of the things that we need to do as humans. But when they start to replace you with AI and you're not getting paid, and you don't have much of a job anymore, and etc., 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 and you have nothing else to do and you can't get another job, you get restless. And then you learn how to make guillotines. Luigi was right. Yeah, no kidding. And then you learn to start mass producing guillotines and pitchforks. And you get back to your roots. And that's... The billionaires think they got it figured out, but they really don't. And when people can't afford to buy their shit, they're not going to make the money. They're not making the money. People can't afford their shit because they're not working there anymore. Say what you want about them, but, you know, and I'm not saying these people were saints, because they were really not saints. Henry Ford had the right idea. He's like, I want people working for making enough money that work for me so they can afford to buy my cars. You know, was he in, you know, there were other problematic things about, you know, Ford and, you know, about that aristocracy of the time, but he was right about that. He was right. That's what really what made America great was torches and pitchforks. Oh, it was. You know, torches and pitchforks, we used to, and the more that you realize that, you know, when you talk about the more that they, oh, well, we want people to have the American dream. No, you don't, because you want us all working all the time. You want us all working all the time. You know, you can't do that. Yeah, from one of the first cities that had this little special tea party. Oh yeah, I wanted to cast that. Let's get that back up. All right, man. Have a great night. You know, it's like people are talking right now. Oh, well, you know, the tariffs got thrown out at the Supreme Court. They rightfully should have. That was a good decision. The fact that 3 justices seem to think that the administration should have carte blanche to basically fuck up the economy that way is disturbing. But at the end of the day, they're like, oh, well, now the companies are going to go to get their money back, and they're going to get paid back for the whatchamacallits. Okay, that's good. I want them to get the money back, but are they going to give it back to the ones who ultimately paid that? You and me. No. Are they going to lower the prices back to what they were pre-tariff? No. Why? Because they are more than happy to keep the prices higher as they continue to make more and more profit while we get fucked. Prices still haven't come down on a lot of shit from COVID levels. That's how little they want to lower the prices for you and me to make our lives better. I feel like this is going to be the one that actually has the whatchamacallit in it. This is going to be the tomb with the portal. Or it's going to be the real Tal Rasha's tomb, excuse me. That's what I meant. Anyway. Yeah, I'm a big supporter of the Make Guillotines Great Again movement. I'm a big fan of that movement. Yeah, Marcus, we're all on you. I know you. We're all on the same page. I know we're all on the same page. We can start pumping into, like, the Eldritch we're good at. I should probably put a few more points in the Psychic Ward, but I'm gonna hold off on that for right now. I don't need to be carrying all these extra. I don't know why I just picked up that town portal again. I didn't need it. Yeah, I really think that this is the size of this tomb alone is screaming this is where the this is the real tomb. Oh, a Neff room. Well, you know what? We'll just use it on that. Grab the Nephrune. Drop the stupid thing. Get rid of that. Make guillotines great. I think come with cup holders and Bluetooth this time. We demand modern amenities in our revolutions. I mean, you know what? Removing the heads of the billionaires is going to be thirsty business. So, you know, a cup holder, yeah, cup holders and Bluetooth, yeah, I agree, Helga. Need to have some modern conveniences to be able to do the thirsty work. For chopping heads, I want Wi-Fi enabled guillotines with snack dispensers. Let's make decapitation delicious and connected. I mean, and then we can broadcast it on the internet. See, I knew this was gonna be the real tomb. But I want to clear all the other ones too. I don't want to just you know, I don't want to just like, I don't want to, I'm not in a rush to get through to Act 3 really yet. Soon, but not yet.
Stay a while and listen.
Oh. Oh shoot. Didn't want to sell that one. Sell that one, and we really don't need these two. Or that. I love the new stash tab. That was like the best thing. The thing that they did with that for storing gems and runes. No longer will my inventory be a mess like it was on the last playthrough. Yeah, she's working on both again. Like, I don't know what it was. Maybe, I don't know if stopping and restarting the stream, like stopping over on Twitch momentarily, then having her rejoin. I don't know if that settled it or what the deal was, but yeah, she's back on both now. She might have just been glitching too. The revolution will be televised, will be broadcast on TikTok. I'm not saying that that's honestly, that's the reason why I used to hate that site. I'm not gonna lie, I used to hate that site. And as with any social media, there's always the chance that you know, some stuff needs to be taken with a grain of salt. You got to do your research, and I hate you saying that, but you've got to, you know, verify the veracity of certain things. But I got to be honest, now I see why they wanted to take out TikTok and why they're trying to, because it was a very, the political side of TikTok was actually quite impressive. It is still quite impressive, even despite the attempts to kind of censor it more. Which, it's funny, they always claim, the Chinese are going to censor it. It's owned by communist China. And it wasn't China that was censoring it. Then they get their hands on it and they start doing exactly what they accuse them of doing. I honestly have this, premonition. I have this premonition that, thank you for the stretch. Duriel's gonna be a pain in the ass. Like, just gonna be a pain in the ass. And I also need to, I probably really do need to up my health more. Duriel always was a pain in the ass the first normal though. One of the most annoying boss fights, dropped absolute dog shit. Look at that. We can make a tier L again. Let's see. Click. Get those out of the way. Ditch that. Still have to play way too much inventory management. I wish they had given us some more actual inventory for like our character. I really do. I'm gonna mention this again. I've mentioned it before. The drop rate for the tomes and grimoires is really bad. Kind of like the drop rate for claw weapons for the assassin was. Yeah, hey, this bot, I mean, honestly, that is a possibility now. The bot could potentially become aroused. Helga could become aroused and start sparking.
I am overburdened.
Dude, I like the flame wave. I'm honestly, like, I'm really enjoying the class. I'm really enjoying, he's kind of squishy, so I've got to work on getting more stuff for him, armor wise, and I've got to really just, like, I think he's good for right now for the gear side of things. We got to start pumping points into, really, I got to pump up his health. I've got to really get his health up and running.
Good day.
Good day.
Man, I keep getting all these. Okay, I'm not losing the ability to wear. I'm gonna just put that on there. I'm gonna take the resistances. As long as I'm still able to wear all my gear, I'm good. Actually, you know what? Let's pull that out. Now, see, that's the bot we know and love. I do that. That's 13 to 23. What is the... Hey, Helga, what is the base damage for a Falchion in Diablo 2?
Good day. Good day.
Eh. I don't know if Helga heard me on that one. Or if she can answer, if she's just having a hard time searching the internet. Nine to 17. Okay, so not as good in the long run. Oh wait, no, I don't want to do that. I want to do that. And then runes. Not Neff. No, no. Here. L. That's 9 to 21 versus 13 to 23. I got gypped. See, she misunderstood what I said. She misunderstood it. Helga, I didn't mean a falcon's mask. I meant a falchion. Oh, I wanted that, though. Might be good for dipshit. Oh yeah, let me, I've got a scroll of identify here. Let's see what that Volge is. Adds 1 to 2 cold damage. What is he got? Oh. Yeah, that's not even comparable. We've got another scroll of identify. Oh, grab that too. What's that? +3 to... just gotta leave the. I need the extra potions. Feels so weird only having like 200 hit points. I'm so used to having so much more. Hold on, Tuna. I gotta kill a bunch of demons for. I gotta kill a bunch of undead first. Come here. There. Somebody did redeem this, so you're gonna get a few more. You really need to just lay there and hang out up here. Makes it way easier to give you more. Oh. I thought I left a potion. I guess not. If you stay up here and hang out, people see you, they'll give you more treats. You don't stay up here, though, anymore. Puppy. Stop it. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to take a break real quick, see what he's yapping about. I'll be right back.
If somebody gives me 100 gifted subs, I probably would suck on a dirty sock, because that's a lot of fucking money. No, I won't. That was a... Ah, no! I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Bye, guys. Bye, guys. Get stuff out. It's gonna be hard. The sorcery stuff is gonna be hard to find. The sorcery stuff you've got to work for. I can finally make it happen. Oh, I'm gonna make it happen. The case is the thing is that the sorcerers. Okay, so there's now a new NPC type that you will find at every at various. Wait.
This was established a long time ago.
You just said you just said hello to my potato in the ass?
Yes.
Yeah,
This is
Buggy
Buggy.
is my potato in the ass.
He's a potato bug.
Alrighty. Dead Space,
This
welcome
was,
in, man.
this
Thanks
was
for the hydrate.
established sometime last year.
Forgot how big the religious stuff was. Yeah, the religious stuff is.
Coinbase
is a cryptocurrency trading platform.
Yeah.
Well, this is a spam email because it starts out with RE is in it.
I'm replying to something, so
Yeah, I've got
Ari,
a couple
your
spam.
Coinbase account?
yeah.
Yeah, they've started really spamming people's Coinbase emails.
Nobody can take me serious in this voice. Nobody can. That's kind of the point. That's kind of the point. Like, everybody says the same thing. It looks like a special toy you used to have. I don't want to know. I know you, and I don't want to know.
And now my voice is back. Alrighty, let's switch over here. I also put in my order for lunch. It's time for lunch. Oh, my wife is going to pick me up lunch. It's so nice of her. All right, let's do this.
Let us go.
Thank you all for being here. Again, if you're just joining us today, we're raising money for StackUp.org.
I will not give up on the nudity fighting. I'm looking at your health this time. I see you have eaten.
Oh well, I keep food on me. The only thing is, the only thing I ask is that no one dies.
I'm being dragged by the dick.
Just vanished on. Oh.
Jesus. Everybody's trying to kill me. God damn it. Really? You really? Oh my god. I swear, I'm gonna
Alrighty.
probably have to up the time. I'm probably gonna have to up the time. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna have to update.
Oh my god. You know what I keep forgetting to do? I seriously keep forgetting to use the shield that he has. Like, I forget to put up the shield.
I am overburdened.
Probably should do that real quick. Let's see. That. Identify that. See, I'm glad I kept the extra. I'm glad I kept potions handy. how many more? I think we only got a couple more. 3 or 4, maybe 3 more tunes.
Welcome, Dranger.
Tutors, thank you so much for the resub. How are you? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Hope that it don't get dinged too bad on the charge as the credit card attached to this payment method is now closed due to the theft lost of said card. Oh no! Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. You don't have your replacement yet? Ooh. There are no weird charges on it, so I probably lost it somewhere in the house, but I would rather be... Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, it's better to be safe than sorry. Yeah, we got 2 tombs left. Oh, I already kicked that corpse. And might as well do the... Go back to town and sell the things.
Stay a while and listen.
I have something. Yeah, I had a helmet. 22. That's actually better than the helmet I was wearing, I think. And yeah, it's better. I don't. The resistances are not really. I did not change my profile pic on Twitch.
Ooh, look who's first.
Wait, what? My profile pic on Twitch should still be... No, it's the same one. It's still using the Viking one. No, it's still the Viking one. I haven't changed it at all yet. I haven't I don't know that I'm going to. Maybe I will at some point. But no, it's the same one. Just line the announcement in Discord that you linked looks different than usual. Oh, probably no, it's the same one. You know why? You know why it looks different? It looks different because it's actually linked to my channel, and I did it before. I think before I went live. Because I posted the link that I was going live because the bots were way behind. That's what that is. Had me worried there because I haven't decided if I'm gonna fully update or change or rebrand. I've considered rebranding. I'm still the Viking, but I've just kind of toyed with the idea a little bit. Maybe bring back some of the goth aesthetic too. I don't know. It's, that's kind of something that I've thought of I've got to grab the armor out. I mean, I've got to get the armor back out, but also doing some full-on Viking makeup or doing makeup again. Yeah, I've kind of considered that. I've got to get the stuff, and now that I've got somebody who can possibly help me, yeah, it might have to happen. Though usually I'm gonna be streaming on nights when Pork Bun is working, so I don't know. Well, I could probably do it and just go take them to work with the whole thing. And I don't have no problem going out wearing the makeup. We'll see. I've got to get my hands. I got to get my hands on the makeup that I want, though. It's basically gonna be black. It's just gonna be, or maybe blues or something like that. I don't know yet. I have really thought about bringing that back for the stream though. The main thing that I want to see before I 100%, and I'm kind of getting a feel for that now, is the fact that the apartment does not get that hot. It does not get that hot, and because it does not get that hot, the armor, all of that fun stuff will not be as big of a thing to do or wear even during the summer. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Because I'd hate to start doing it now and then like a couple months from now really have to stop because it's just too bloody hot. Yeah, me not touching my face is the real hard part. Also start drinking through a straw so I don't ruin it. Ruin it too. You mean like I just did a minute or so ago? I did rub my face. Like I've done while wearing massive amounts of eyeshadow and liner and smear. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, I will say, I mean, believe me, there's been plenty of times like when I used to go to the goth clubs and stuff, or would be wearing makeup for things, and yeah, I would forget that I was, and then rub my eyes or smear it or fuck it up. We won't even get started on the amount of times I fucked up when I've had nail polish on. And then, yeah, you have a completely whole new look. Not even trying, and you have a new look. Welcome back, Helga. You having issues staying there on YouTube tonight? Twitch is more exciting because you're here. Hey, yeah, it is. That's a fair statement. You missed all the fun though. Discussions of, you know, making guillotines great again. Well, I mean, you missed me being on my soapbox, you know. You missed me being on my soapbox about, you know, the billionaires, we can eat the billionaires. Yeah, you missed a couple. They were good ones too. They were productive. They were, you know, they weren't bad ones. Ooh. So we have now hit, pierce master and traffic versus miasma radius 2 yards, 0.2 seconds to miasma duration, bonus abyss radius 0.2. Yeah, see, we're doing that. We're doing that, and then I've got to get the death sigil. Yeah, it was, you know, you missed, I mean, it's not anything that I haven't, like, ranted about before, but it was really fun. It was like, I'm honestly really thinking I'm not going to shy away from that shit anymore. I shy away from it too much, and I try not to discuss it, but, like, we were talking about it because, like, it's just, you know, you can't sit here and you can't put your fingers in your ear and go la 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 la. I don't discuss it at work because I work with a lot of Canadian. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so we've done all of it. Literally, the very first tomb was Duriel, so we're gonna go. We'll just use the main portal. Luco Lane. But still. Yeah. Yeah, you live in Texas North. Though I will say, I'm gonna say straight up, some of the stuff that I'm seeing out of Texas makes me wonder if that's actually going to be the case this year. I know every time we get our hopes up, but if things hold and the voting patterns hold come November, could be in a lot. Texas could shock a lot of people. Of course, they now have like pretty good reason to be like to start shenanigans even more based on how everything's working out. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Wait, that's not the... Oh, is it way the fuck over there? Let people wake up a bit. Oil and gas is not the be-all end-all of the universe. No, I mean, it's not even a case of that, really. That's not the thing. Like, there's that, but there's other stuff. That's what it is here. Oh, there, yeah. Well, that's because, you know, I mean, Calgary sits on a lot. So, oh, well, it must be oil and gas. No, like that can't drive everything. It's a finite resource. Nobody's buying. So I think I'm gonna use my asthma bolt on. Is Flame Wave gonna do better? That is the best amount of crap I've ever gotten off a Duriel. There's some shady business here that scoop tips off the top of the restaurants instead of giving it to the servers. Why am I not surprised? If Texas ever flips blue, I'll eat my hat. Preferably deep fried in crude oil with a side of billionaires' tears. I mean, the billionaires' tears. We need to drink. We need to like cause more of those to be produced and bottle that shit.
But I did expect you earlier. I am the Archangel Tyrion. I came here to prevent Diablo from freeing his brother.
Okay, yeah, we know that.
Damn it! Terror and destruction will not elude me forever. Good evening, the Archangel.
This is terrible news. Hello.
Let's see. That's actually... I mean... There is the chance to open wounds, though. You want to use them in your bidet at work? Yes. That is actually pretty freaking awesome. That one's not as good as what we've got. Man, I miss having a belt that I could have like four things of potions in. We go resurrect dummy.
Good evening.
Do we have any? increases the defense, regenerate life. See, they don't have the one with the freeze aura yet. I think I gotta wait till like Nightmare or better to start getting those guys. Okay, let's go talk to Jared.
You have done very well. Few could have come this far.
Now we'll go talk to Mashif, and we will be off to Act 3.
Greetings. Jaren tells me I should.
Or Jaren. What is Jared, Jaren, Jay?
Greetings. Welcome to Karas, traveler. Few come willingly to.
How many keys does he have? I got 8 keys. That's good enough for now. I don't think he's gonna have anything that I really want weapon-wise.
I've not.
Yep. I don't know. I don't think we gotta talk to anybody else yet.
Damn it. You knows.
Did he turn into those? Yeah. Yeah, I also talking about the fact that I can now see, you know, why Twitch has so many issues, considering Sam Altman was actually like one of the executives at Twitch. Like, he's a freaking moron. He tried to claim, well, you know, the amount of water that data centers use is nothing compared to you know, what it costs in resources to train a human. And it's like, no, that doesn't compute. That doesn't even fucking come close to any of it. Okay, I gotta grab that battle staff because yeah, it costs more to train humans than it does an AI model. And they're like everybody immediately was dunking on that whole idea. And they're like, yeah, no. No, it does not. And by the way, if that's your argument, then you are really trying to reduce humanity to cattle, and you're losing your argument even more and making it more than likely that you, sir, are literally running for a first-class ticket to Guillotine Town. Yeah. I mean, let's be real here. Tim Allen is not the brightest tool in the shed. Al Borland was the real star of that show. Yeah, Al was totally the best.
I am overburdened.
Oh, do I have room for that? I do. Cool. There we go. Oh, crap. I literally just punched that thing to death. That was not intentional, but kind of funny that I did manage to quite literally punch that thing to death. Punching things would make you feel better today. There'd be days like that. Okay, we gotta actually go back.
I can't carry anymore. Back in loot.
I mean, I think we all kind of would take the tax breaks, though. Like, we want the tax breaks for us, not them. My fire resistance. Yes. Oh yeah, we gotta do the thing with the statue. I think we gotta give that to. Oh, that's to what's his face. I think we gotta give it to Mashif, because he collects them.
Well, I praise you. I've read legends about.
Hello. From the ashes of Green.
Yeah, Helga had some great ideas, like how the guillotines will need cup holders and Bluetooth. Like you need to have a cup holder to manage to yeah, you know, it's thirsty work. It's thirsty work running a guillotine. I think that we've killed everything. We got all the things that we needed. So now... Hey, you know what? I think that what I'm going to do, before we get too much further into this, this is actually a pretty good spot. You know, we made it all the way through Act 2. We're starting up Act 3. We'll be back tomorrow night. We'll be able to continue. What I'm going to do is I'm going to port my booty back to town. I'm going to identify this shit, sell it off, and then I think that's going to be it for me. Yes, I know my ultimate purpose, okay? I know my special purpose. I know what it is. What are these? 15 to attack rating, strength, dexterity, fire resist. Like, that's a no-brainer. Let's see. That is Cathan's rule. That we can pull out, and that we can pull out. And we can sell that. And that's what we're going to call it for the night, guys. It has been fun. Alrighty, we made it through. We actually got some good progress in. We leveled up. We're getting closer and closer to being super uber powerful and all that fun jazz. I'm glad that, thank you for being here, duders. And thank you again for that resub. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope that y'all have a wonderful night. We will be back tomorrow night. We're going to be starting about 6 o'clock. And thank y'all for being here. I hope y'all have a wonderful night. I hope you have a great Tuesday. Hope to see you all tomorrow night. If you have been watching over on YouTube, please do hit the like on that on the stream. You know, if you've enjoyed hanging out, if you're new, hit that subscribe button. Those of you watching on Twitch, we are going to be raiding out. Thank you all for being here. I'm going to find us a raid target. As always, you know, thank you for your time. It's one thing that you can't get back, and I do appreciate you spending it here with me. Hope you all have a wonderful night, and I will see you all tomorrow.
We'll carry all these memories from the Raiders' Den, though we scatter to the corners of this crazy world we know. The bonds we've built together will continue here to grow. We were loud, we were proud, we broke all of the rules when you were down and out. We were your faithful foes.
Alright, I know we're going to go pay a visit to somebody else that I do not get to raid very often who's actually streaming tonight. So have a great night, everybody, and thank you all for being here. I really appreciate you. I will see you all soon.